Good afternoon, and thank you for coming in. My name is Shannon Story, and I will be taking this time to review your assessment results with you today. If you recall, on March 1st, 2005, you had completed an assessment called the Beck Depression Scale with Dr. Smith, which consisted of 4 different tests. So today I will go over the results with you from that assessment, and if at any time you have any questions, please feel free to stop me. The Beck Depression Inventory Test is used to help measure the severity of your depression. The Beck Anxiety Inventory measures the severity of your anxiety. The Beck Hopelessness Scale measures any loss of motivation, expectations, and thoughts you have regarding your future. The Beck Scale for Suicide Ideation measures the severity of any suicidal thoughts you may be having. As far as your results go, the Beck Depression Inventory, your diagnostic range was scored as severe. Your responses included feeling sad all of the time, you experience very little pleasure, you have feelings of discouragement, you feel more irritable than usual, and included a strong response to suicide ideation. For the Beck scale of suicide ideation, you did indicate that you had moderate to strong wish to live, and that you have no desire to and have never attempted suicide, which is great. Discussing suicide ideation can be a really emotional and difficult thing to do, so I truly appreciate you taking the time to answer those questions, and I would like to actually discuss those with you further in just a little bit. For the Beck Anxiety Inventory, your diagnostic range was scored as moderate, which included responses to the following subjective symptoms: inability to relax, fear of losing control, and difficulty breathing. You also had a diagnostic range of mild in the following responses: pounding or racing heart, feelings of choking, being scared, and having a fear of dying. For the somatic symptoms of anxiety, your responses were moderate for feeling hot and shaky at times, and they were mild for feeling dizzy and lightheaded, having trembling hands, indigestion, and fainting. This all indicates to me that you are experiencing a moderate level of anxiety. For the Beck Hopelessness Scale, your diagnostic range was scored as moderate, which included several true answers to pessimistic statements and several false answers to optimistic statements. Some of your responses included that your future looks dark to you, you never get what you want, so why bother? Things never work out for you, you lack faith in what the future has in store, and that you really just don't expect to succeed in life. With you completing these tests and with you answering the questions openly and honestly, this allows us to discuss different goals that we can set for yourself in hopes of achieving a higher quality of life and less symptoms of depression, anxiety, and hopelessness. One thing I would like to discuss further with you is suicide ideation. While the results on the scale for suicide ideation were mild, you did indicate on the Beck Depression Scale that if you had the chance to kill yourself, you would. So there appears to be a contradiction with the results. Feelings of distress, depression, anxiety, and hopelessness can stem from past experiences, leading up to having fear of what the future holds. So setting positive goals for yourself can really be beneficial in decreasing those feelings and the fear that you may have. I really appreciate you coming in here to go over these results with me today. So now I would like to take the time to answer any questions or concerns that you may have for me.